we remember back to June during that disastrous debate for President Biden, most people I talked to came to the consensus that it wasn't necessarily a win for Donald Trump. The debate was just such a loss for Joe Biden. It really overshadowed any performance by Trump. So now, tomorrow night, September 10th, what does a win look like for Donald Trump, and what does a win look like for Kamala Harris?
I completely agree with the assessment that you just laid out. In a two-person contest, though, if the other side loses, you win. But I think the point was that Trump didn't so much capture a win as he was gifted it by Joe Biden's loss. And I think that both candidates will be looking for that in the next debate. I think that the really interesting question is whether they can stay focused on policy. I think both candidates have policy issues that they really think they can be ahead on, and I think that the public needs to know what those issues are, and I think they need to be locked in. I want to say one thing about the way that the Democrats coalesced around Kamala Harris, because I don't think that this point has made it out into the public discussion. Everybody talked about the incredible discipline that the Democrats showed, not only at the convention, which I thought was a big success for the Democrats, but in rounding up around Kamala Harris so quickly rather than having any debate. Everybody has talked about that, but they missed one crucial point. If Kamala Harris had needed to put forward her positions in order to win the Democratic nomination, she would be on record with a lot of these far left positions very close to the general election. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer really helped her avoid that. So she's not on record recently opposing fracking, opposing offshore drilling, in favor of eliminating all internal combustion engines, opposing all of Trump's measures on the border, and so forth. Those are all positions she's taken, but she took them 4 years ago. The Democrats wisely avoided putting her on record now. So now, of course, she's flip-flopping. But the question is, can they pin her down on it? Bernie Sanders' comment this weekend was really damaging to her. Bernie said, well, of course she's going to the center right now. She wants to win the election. But he left open the possibility that it's all a fraud.